All right, good afternoon, students. Suresh, good afternoon. Ishika, good afternoon. Firstly, come and join and write your actual name so that I get to know who you are. Right. Good afternoon to everyone. Firstly, join in the class so that we are going to discuss today one of the important topic, that is your exercise number 15. We have to discuss now 15.1. Yesterday we were finished. So inform to your friends, let them also come and join. As early as possible join so that we will start our class. So inform to your friends also once again. And we are going to start now. Where is this Prince? And then Divyanshu. Okay, Divyanshu came now. Good afternoon. Very good afternoon, Divyanshu. And what about remaining? So fastly join now. Everyone join in live now. So I was giving for you all. Right. Let's start now. So in our previous class, we discussed what are the different types of graphs and what is graph or the purpose of graphs. We discussed in our previous class, and now we are going to discuss, so what are coordinates, how to determine a position of a point. Okay, so how this coordinate geometry came into the existence, those all we are going to discuss now. Anyhow, Sundar said good afternoon, sir. Yes, Sundar, good afternoon. So let's see here now. For example, think this as a board, rectangular shape which I was drawn here, this thing as a board. And for example, I kept a point here. Let's say this point name is A. Point name is A. Then what are, how to determine this position of this point A, that we need to discuss. So for this, the one great concept was came out, that is coordinate geometry. Okay, all right, here who is good morning. Okay, Tej said good afternoon, sir. Yes, good afternoon, Tej. All right, let's firstly come and join. And so now it is a board. On board, one point I kept here. How can we say the position of a point A? So one student may say that the dot is upper half of the board. The dot is upper half of the board. So it is not going to give exact position of the point. And second person said the dot is near the left edge of the board. The dot is near left edge of the board. This also not possible to say that it is completely it is correct. And next one, the dot is very close to the left upper corner. So, however, these are the words we'll use to represent the point A. But what is actual representation? How we are going to represent that means it is very simple. From this point to the long edge, whichever is there, for that draw a line. So I was drawing from here to here, and measure with your scale how much centimeter is there. Observe, for example, let's say that when you observe with the scale from this point to this edge, you got like 15 centimeter. Then another one, from this point to the short edge, how much distance is there, you have to check. When you check, you found here as 5 centimeter. How much? 5 centimeter. Here it is 15 centimeter. Here you thought as 5 centimeter. Then what is the position of A means? You'll say horizontal line first, then write vertical line distance. Horizontal line distance is 15. Vertical distance is 5 centimeter. So what you can say this point means, this point A will say as 15 comma 5. What is meaning of that? We'll say that A point is 15 centimeters distance from the long edge, 5 centimeter distance from the short edge. Then we actually found the position of A. And you may have doubt that, sir, this how the idea came? What is the reason behind of this? So how this idea came means, when the Rene Descartes, he is a famous mathematician, so who was 17th century famous mathematician. His name is Rene Descartes. So when he was sitting in one place, he was observed the roof upside whichever the building place is there, that is called as roof. Okay, in the roof he found one insect, and that insect was moving one side to another side. I hope you are also able to find in your homes or nearby, when you are in the park place, a rectangular park is there in that place. If you are sitting, or maybe if you are sitting in the chair and you are observing in your home, so that time you will find that a small insect is moving, means you will find that how can I find the position of that insect? So for that, a idea came to Descartes is that, so how to identify or how to find the position of that. So anyhow, now here it is Naman and Namrata came. Good afternoon, Naman and Namrata. Shreya Solanki, good afternoon. Prince Solanki, good afternoon. Today you all lately joined. All right, let's see here. So here he was thinking that what is there in that what is there insect, why it is moving here? How can I need to find the position of that point? For example, here insect is think, this is a rectangular roof. In the roof, here the insect is there. Then how can I point out, or how can I find the position of that insect? So there he got an idea. Then he thought that one, here it is one rectangular, here you found that it is nothing but longest edge, and this is shortest edge. So longest edge to the point he was measured, and then shortest edge to the point he was measured. So you are observed, this part is nothing but for horizontal line to the point distance, vertical line to the point distance. Then you are finding the position of a point. Like that, if you are finding position of a point, then we will call that geometry is called as coordinate geometry. Which geometry? Coordinate geometry. Okay. All right, Mehak, good afternoon. So you are understood what is coordinate geometry. So the like this, with horizontal line and vertical line, if you find a position of a point, then that is called as coordinate geometry. Then you may ask, sir, what is this coordinates? How, what we need to know about it? See, let's see. If say this as x-axis, and whichever the numbers are here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 in the graph, those numbers will call it as x coordinates. What will call that? X coordinates. Or simply, wherever the horizontal line one is there, that is we'll call it as a x coordinate, and vertical one will call it as a y coordinate. Okay, so yes, so this complete part we'll call it coordinate geometry, and horizontal line one will call it as x coordinates, vertical line ones will call it as y coordinates. Okay, this we are going to discuss now. Okay, let's see now. Here it is. Now you are understood. In this horizontal line, this part, so 15 is called as which coordinate? X coordinate. So 15 is called as which coordinate? X coordinate. And then 5 is called as which coordinate? Y coordinate. So now I'll ask questions, you have to answer. Okay, right. Okay, so Prince Solanki written coordinate geometry, Divyanshu Solanki written coordinate geometry. Very good. What about remaining? Right, let's see now here. 5 comma 10. Prince, tell to me in this which is y coordinate. So I want to find what is y coordinate in this point. Y coordinate I want. And Divyanshu, you need to say what is x coordinate in this. So here point 5 comma 10, and which is called as y coordinate, which is called as x coordinate, I want to know. So y coordinate I need from Prince, and x coordinate I need from Divyanshu. Let's say fastly, let me know that. Fast, give your answers. Naman and Namrata and Prince Solanki, fastly give your answers. Hmm. 10 is x coordinate written by Divyanshu Solanki. No. 10 is, see, always remember first one called as x coordinate. Coordinate. And second one called as y coordinate. Okay, so once again I'll write here some points. For that you need to give your answers. So now you failed. Once again I'll write here some points. You just tell to me now which is here x coordinate, which is y coordinate. Okay, always remember first one is x coordinate, second one is y coordinate. Anyhow I'll write here now 4 comma 5, 2 comma 7, 3 comma 4. Now first one, which is your y coordinate, which is your x coordinate? First one answer. Okay, 5 is y coordinate, not 5 is x coordinate, and y coordinate. That is correct answer. Shreya written correctly 10 y coordinate. Very good. Okay, so now Divyanshu Solanki written x is equal to 4. Yes, x not, you need to say that x coordinate. Type that coordinate is equal to 4 and y coordinate is equal to 5. Similarly, x coordinate is 2, y coordinate is 7. This is x, this is y. And then x coordinate is 3, y coordinate is 4. Whoever written the correct answers, for them give clap now. Give thumb symbol and then clap. All right. Okay, so Shreya Solanki writing correct answer. X is equal to 4. That means x coordinate is equal to 4. And then y coordinate is equal to 5. Sundar written. And then next, who is it? Dimple said yes, sir. Okay, very good. You all understood that. So if you are understood this, and now we'll go for these lines and all, and you should understand clearly. Then after that, we'll go for. So these are called as now what? Coordinates. Okay. Now these are how you are going to represent in a graph, that we are going to discuss now. So now first question they said, plot the following points. So now we are discussing exercise number 15. Plot the following points on a graph sheet. Verify if they lie on a line. So you need to plot first graph, and then you need to verify whether it is on line or not. Okay, means you are able to form a line or not, you have to find out. Okay, let's see now how it is possible. Refresh it and then find everything properly getting or not, you can check. Right, so now here first one, what is here? 4 comma 0. So a here 4 comma 0. So that means x is 4, y is 0. X is 4, y is 0. Here x is 4. Here keep the point. Y is 0 only na here. X is 4 but y is 0. 0 means here, that is the reason that point. Another one, what is 4 comma 2? X is 4, y is 2. X 4, y 2. So I'm going to draw here one more point. Next one, what is there? X is 4, y is 6. So x is 4 and y is 6. Let's check. X is 4 like this line and y is 6 they said. Let's go to that 6 and this point. And next one, you can check this part. First 4 comma 0, this is your 4 comma 0. If you want, I'll write here 4 comma 0. Next one 4 comma 2, this is 4 comma 2. Next one 4 comma 6, 4 comma 6. Next one 4 comma 2.5. So now 4 is here, 2.5 means 3 and 2 and 3 in between 2.5. So middle point place. So I'm drawing here a line. Here you are going to get. Now check, you are forming a line or not. Join these all points. You formed a line. Join these all points. You formed a line. Then we can say that it is a linear graph. When you form a line, then that is called as linear graph. Once again, listen here carefully. So here what I done, so I was drawn here x-axis and y-axis, and I was written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is in the graph paper you have to solve. And again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 written. Now check. 4 comma 0. 4, 0 is here. So 4 comma 0. Next one 4 comma 2. 4 comma 2 here. And then next one 4 comma 6. So now let's see here 4 comma 6. And after that next 4 comma 2.5. This is 4 comma 2.5. So in this way, you get a straight line so that, yes, it forms a line. You have to represent in the graph in this way. So everyone understood how to represent in graph? Anyone having any doubt? Shreya Solanki, can you tell? Prince, can you tell? Yes, sir, understood by Prince, and Shreya Solanki not said. Riva said, yes, sir, understood. All right, next. Dimple said, understood. Very good. If you all understood, let's move on to the next one. So this is about your first graph. Now I'm going to draw remaining points also in this only. Okay, I'll rub this part. Now again, I'll start new graph. So I'll rub this part and I'm going to start here, new graph. 4 here, 5 here. Let's see now. So this you need to draw in another new graph sheet. Okay, let's see now. P1 comma 1. Let's see here, 1 comma 1. Here the point. 1 comma 1. Next one 2 comma 2. 2 is here and again here 2. We can write 2 comma 2. Next one 3 comma 3. 3 and here 3. So exactly this as 3 comma 3. Next 4 comma 4. Let's join this part here also. Then 4 comma 4 you are going to get. Join these all points, check whether you are able to get a straight line or not. So let me join now from this point. So when you draw this all, you found here a straight line you formed, so that it is also yes. So they were said verify if they lie on a line. Yes, this is verifying, we are verified that it is, these all forms a line. So which are those? 1 1. So you can check 1 1, 2, and then 3 3, 4 4. Completed your graph. Everyone understood? If you are understood, keep that thumb symbol so that I get to know. Done? Understood everyone? Okay, you all said understood, sir. Okay. Prince said understood, sir. Mehak said understood. Okay. Just keep your thumb symbol so that I get to know whether you are understood or not. If you are understood, I will go for next. Okay, similarly, C question also, you have to plot the points in the graph and you have to check whether it forms a straight line or not. If it forms a straight line, then you need to say that it lie on a line, otherwise no. So that is about your first question. We have finished our first question. So C you need to do as a homework. Here I written as HW, meaning of that it is a homework. Okay, let's move on to the next one, that is second question. Let's see this second question. Draw the line passing through the 2, comma 3 and 3, comma 2. Find the coordinates of the points at which this line meets the x-axis and y-axis. So first what you need to do, you have to plot a graph that is for 2, comma 3 and 3, comma 2. Let's check now. It is 2 and this is 3. So x is 2, y is 3. 2 comma 3 point here plotted. Under one next what? 3 comma 2 they said. So let's see here. Now this is 3 and 2 is here. So 2 comma 3 is plotted. That is 3 comma 2 is plotted. Once again check carefully. X is 2, y is 3, 2 comma 3. This part is done. Next one, 3 comma 2 they said. Next, 3 in the x place, y place 2, so 3 comma 2. This is your x axis and this is your y axis. Okay, after that what you need to do, join these 2 points, extend these 2 points where it is going to be intersected in the x axis and y axis. Okay, so here it is, when I join these 2 points and extend it like this, you will find here that these are intersecting at some point in the y-axis and here intersected at some point in the x-axis. What are those points? You found here in the x-axis 5 comma 0. You check here, it is on x-axis, so here 5 and this point in the y is 0. 5 0. And similarly at y-axis check now, here it is x is 0 and y is 5. So you need to write at last answer as 5 comma 0 at x-axis, y-axis is 0 comma 5. You check in your graph, same numbers you are going to get or other numbers you are going to get, you need to check and you have to inform by Monday. Okay. So here it is 2 comma 3, 3 comma 2 we plotted and joined that by using your scale. You can draw a line and that line is going to be intersected y-axis at one point, x-axis at one point. What is that point you have to find out? Here you found here 5 comma 0, here you found here 0 comma 5. Have you understood this? Anyone having any doubt in this second question? If you are having any doubt in the second question, now itself you can ask. If you are not having any doubt, let's move on to the next one. Inform to me fastly. If you are understood, keep that thumb symbol so that I get to understand that you are understood this second. Then we'll move to the third question. Right. What was given by your comments? Okay. Okay, no doubt become as on doubt. Okay, understood, no doubt. Divyanshu, you are understood or not? Naman and Namrata said no doubt. Prince given the thumb symbol, Riva given thumb symbol. Yes, Reyes Solanki said understood. Divyanshu said that no doubt. Okay, on doubt. On doubt it becomes as a difficult one. Okay, let's move on to the now third one. Write the coordinates of the vertices of each of these adjoining figure. So here adjoining figure means whichever here figure is there, that time it was in the textbook they given adjoint figure, but now it is below figure. Okay, So now observe what I need to write. Coordinates I want to write for each and every point. Let's check now how to write. First one. A means what is that? Can anyone tell? Here x is 2, y is 0. So 2 comma 0. Similarly, can anyone tell for the b? So b means what numbers is possible? Let me rub this part and here I am going to write the numbers. So b is x is here 2. Y is here 3. So 2 comma 3. Similarly, C point is how much? So I'm going to write here. C point X is 0. Y is 3. So 0 comma 3. So you also type your answers in that comment section so that I can understand. So here A is what? X is 2, Y is 0. How to check? This point place here 2 is there, that is X is 2, and when you come like this in this line itself, you found here 0 is the reason 0. And similarly next one, B. So B here x is what is there? 2. Y is what is here? 3. 2 comma 3. And similarly C here, you observe here is the x is how much? 0 and y is here 3. So 0 comma 3. Similarly, can you type your answers for Q, P, R, S? So let me write now for Q. So here it is line will be here, it is not proper line. So let me draw here one line, it is Q. Okay, observe now. So here 6 is there, you observe about this Q. I'm going to write here itself your answers. So Q here, what is here? X is 6. What is y coordinate? Just you need to check in this line. 1 you got. So 6 comma 1. You are understood? So here in this point, vertically what is there here? Horizontal 1, 6 here, that is nothing but x coordinate. And then you need to check in the vertical line, that is 1, that is your y coordinate. Similarly, what is my P? P point, can anyone tell? This is our P point. Let's check what is X. When you come down, you found here as 4. So write 4. And when you come this side, that is left corner side, you will observe here 3. So 4 comma 3. So P point is 4 comma 3. Q point is 6 comma 1. Then let's move on to the R now. So this is R point. So R point, check now from this onwards down you can come and check. So just you can draw a line towards the horizontal line. You check there. There you got a 6. So X is 6. Then Y means draw a line to the Y axis. So when you observe that is 5. So 6 comma 5. 6 comma 5. So you no need to write in the graph like this. You can write separately, but I was showing for you how it is 2 comma 0, 0 comma 3, 2 comma 3 and 4 comma 3, 6 comma 1, 6 comma 5, like that. Okay. Now let's go for this S. S point is this. Then how to find the position? So from here onwards, draw a line to the horizontal line. When you draw, you found here 4. So write here 4. Similarly, you draw one line to the left corner. That is your y-axis. You found is what here? 7. So 4 comma 7. Okay. And now what about this L now? L is here what you are going to get. So let anyone can write. So here it is your X means you need to come down here. When you observe here, when you draw a line here down, 7 you are going to get. So write here 7. And what about your Y? That is draw a line to the left corner. You found 7. 7 comma 7. Who is written L as 7 comma 7? Very good. Naman Namrata 10, 5, 5, 10, okay, 10, comma 5, 7, comma 7, very good. Naman written 7, comma 7, Prince Solanki removed, and Dimple written 4, comma 7, that previous one, okay. Shreya written 7, 7, correct. Prince written 7, 7, correct. Mehan 7, 7, correct answer. And again, Naman Namrata written 7, 7. Okay, two students. Okay. So Dimple written 7, comma 7. Right. You all done good job. And similarly, now what about your K? So this is your K point. Let's check now. Down you can check. You find here as 10. So 10, comma. What is your Y? If you observe, that is 5. 10, comma 5, whoever written as a K, that is correct answer. K is 10, comma 5. Who is written? Shreya Solanki written first. Give thumb symbol to that Shreya Solanki. She was written 10, comma 5. And Namrata and Naman written 10, comma 8 as what? M is 10, comma 8. Okay, you are written for M. That's okay. So now when you go for this M, it is yes, 10, comma, this is M point 10, comma 8. Yes, you all right. So 10, comma 8 is M, K is 10, comma 5. These points, whoever get, those all done, good job for them. Appreciate with the clap symbol. Okay, let's once again I'll explain to you. Listen this carefully. And now here first one, A they said it is in x-axis, so that first x is 2, y is what is there? 0. So 0 written. Next, go for this B. B now. I'm sorry, right. So this is your B point. So when you draw a line towards that horizontal one, you will find here 2. That is the reason x has 2. When you draw a line towards this y axis, you found here 3. So that y coordinate is 3. Similarly, C check. Here it is x is nothing but 0 and y is nothing but 3. Similarly, next one, P check. So when you draw here line to the down, that is 4, and line to the left corner, that is 3. So 4, comma 3. So x-axis plus if you draw a line, that is x coordinate. Y-axis plus if you draw a line, y coordinate. Similarly, remaining on. I hope you all understood this third one. If you are understood, just keep the thumb symbol so that I can understand, and we'll move for next question. Okay, very good. Already kept some thumb symbols. So let's move on to the next question. So that is about your third question. And now we are moving to the fourth question. So fourth is the last one in this exercise, and then we have to discuss another also. Let's check now. So now we are going to discuss our fourth question. State whether true or false, correct that or false. Okay, so if false comes, you need to correct also. Okay, now first question, what is given? A point whose x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is non-zero will lie on y-axis. Did you found previously? That is, let me draw here something. Whichever the points are there, that points I'll write here. C is, you know, that 0, comma 3, it is y-axis, and A is here 2, comma 0. This is we written. Now what is question? You just read once. What is given? A point whose x coordinate is 0. X coordinate is equal to 0. And y coordinate is non-zero. Y coordinate is non-zero. Non-zero means it may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, any number. Now what they said, that will lie on y-axis. You just observe x is 0 means automatically it lies in which axis here? So here check, x is 0 lies in which axis? Y-axis. Yes, it is true. So the first one you need to write answer as true. Yes, yes, it is true. Yes, it is true. Point lies in which? Point lie in y-axis. Once again observe carefully. X coordinate is 0. Point lie in which axis? Y-axis. If y coordinate is 0, point lie in which axis? X-axis. Point lie in which axis? X-axis. So you are understood, when x coordinate is 0, it lies in y-axis. When y coordinate is 0, it lies in x-axis. Okay, simply remember what I am saying. It is x and it is y, and it is 2, it is 0, right? X coordinate is 0, it lies in which axis? Y-axis. Okay, and then if y coordinate, this is y, right? Y coordinate 0 happen, it lies in x axis. Simply remember oppositely, y, x is 0, y axis, y is 0, x axis. Okay, so that is about your first one. Second one, a point whose y coordinate is 0 and x coordinate is 5 will lie on y axis. So they said y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0. Then x coordinate what is given? 5 is given. And they said it is lies in y axis. Lie on y axis. See here, y0 means it lie in which axis? So here you observe that y is 0, it lies in which axis? X axis. But what in the question they were saying? On y axis. So you need to write for the second answer. Second answer I am writing in this box. So what you need to write here, it is given y coordinate is 0, coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 0, therefore point lies in x axis. Okay, it is not on y axis. Understood? Y coordinate is 0, that is the reason point lies in x axis, so not in y axis. So what you need to write first, it is first step you need to write as false. Correct answer is false, then write correct answer is. Okay, first you need to write false, correct answer is given y coordinate is 0, therefore point lies in x axis. Okay, so last one, the coordinates of origin are 0 comma 0. You observe now this point where the x axis and y axis both intersect each other, that is called as origin, and the points are 0 comma 0. So now what will say? Yes, it is true. So third one you need to write, yes, it is true. Okay. So x-axis, y-axis intersect at one point. That point is called as origin. Origin points are 0 comma 0. Where the origin is there, x also 0 and y also 0. Okay. So that is about your fourth question. Everyone understood this? Okay, only you all written true, false, and true. Okay, not to write in that way. You have to write how I was written here in this way. So what you need to write first? X coordinate is 0. This is your first one. you need to write in this way only in your notebook. X coordinate is equal to 0. This is given x coordinate is equal to 0, y coordinate is equal to non-zero, point lie in y-axis. Yes, it is true. And similarly, second one, false. Correct answer is given that y coordinate is 0, therefore point lies in x-axis. Then third one you need to write, yes, it is true. Why it is true? Origin always the intersection point of x-axis and y-axis is called as origin, or you write as always origin is 0 comma 0. Okay, yes it is 0, yes it is true, always 0 comma 0 is origin. Okay, so that is about your question number 4. I hope you all understood. Anyone having any doubt, now itself ask me. What happened, Naman and Namrata? If you have any doubt, now itself you can ask. Only false, not to write. You have to write reasons also. Without reason, your answer is not valid. Okay? If you are understood that, we are going to the next one, that is 15.3. Just graph it is. I'm going to draw the graphs and you have to complete in your graph books. Okay? Right, no doubts, sir. Okay, everything is clear. Very good. So here it is, Tej saying, right? All right. So next, I think Divyanshu is saying, Naman and Namrata understood very well. Okay. So now we are going to solve that graphs. Once observe everyone clearly, so that we are going to finish now. Exercise number 15.3 we are going to finish now. We just concentrate how to solve that exercise number 15.3. Just completely graphs those are. So one by one I'll draw. You just need to check. I know that you are not having now, right now you are not having your graph papers, but right now I was drawing rough diagram. You buy a graph book, in that you complete all the graphs. So exercise number 15.3, in that first question A. So number of apples cost in rupees, one apple 5 rupees, two apple 10 rupees, three apple 15 rupees, four apple 20 rupees, five apple 20 rupees. This you need to draw a graph. So how to draw, everyone concentrate on the board, and it is very easy, and compulsory one question will be in your board examination. Let's check now. Here it is x-axis, right, in your graph, and this has y-axis and this has 0. Now I'm going to take x-axis place number of apples. So I'm going to write here number of apples, and here it is cost in rupees. Cost in rupees. So rupee symbol, cost in rupees. So let me write here one apple, two apple, three apple, four apple, five apple, six apples. And next, 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 15 rupees, 20 rupees, 25 rupees. Let's check now how to represent this. At last 30. Now check 1 and 5. 1 and 5. Keep a point. It is 1 comma 5. Second one 2 10. 2 and this is 10, where the 2 and 10 intersecting, that is 2 comma 10. Similarly 3 and then 15. Join this. See, for your understanding purpose I was drawing dotted lines, but in the graph already lines will be, you just need to check by using the scale. So 3 under one it is 15, 3 comma 15. Next one 4 comma 20. So you can draw a line 4 and 20. Here 4 comma 20. Next one 5 comma 25. So let's draw this part 5 line and 25 line. So you got here 5 comma 25. Join these all. You got a straight line or not? Check. When you join this all, you got a straight line. This is called as linear graph. Which graph it is? Linear graph. Like this points, if you are joined, you got a straight line, then that is called as linear graph. Now what is scale? Scale, you need to write top corner, right corner, top right corner. What is scale? X-axis, this is your x-axis. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 apple. So check here, 1 apple. Again, the difference is one apple. So that is the reason centimeter is equal to 1 apple. Next, y-axis. 1 centimeter is equal to how many rupees? 5 rupees, then 10 rupees. What is difference here? 5. Here also 5. Here also 5. Here also 5. Here also 5. So that is the reason 1 centimeter, how much I took now? 5 rupees. So 1 centimeter is equal to rupees 5. Scale is compulsory, you have to write in your examination. So here x-axis, number of apples represented, y-axis, cost in rupees represented, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 written, here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 written, and then just we were kept the points, joined that, you got a line, it is called as linear graph, and scale written, completed your answer. Understood now? 1A understood means keep your thumb symbol. Okay. Linear graph written. Very good. Right. All right. I hope you all understood this. Anyone having any other doubt? Okay. You are not having any doubt. Let's move on to the next. So next one, your second. First one finished. Let's move on to the second. I hope your apples are good here, right? So each one is 5 rupees and you all ate now. Let's move on to the second one. Distance traveled by a car. B, it is 1B. Time in hours, and then distance in kilometers. Time in hours, distance in kilometers. 6 a.m. 40 kilometers, 7 a.m. 80 kilometers, 8 a.m. 120 kilometers, 9 a.m. 160 kilometers. Very simple question again. Simple question. Like this only you have to solve every problem in this exercise. Let me finish this part and I'll give homework for you. Okay? All right. So now first in your graph, draw a vertical line, that is your y-axis in the graph paper, okay? And then horizontal line, that is your x-axis. And where these both are intersecting, that is your origin 0. O, and here point is 0, comma 0. Now, time I'll write in this x-axis. So x-axis represents what? Time. Here I'll start a tilt. What is this meaning of this? Jogged line. Why we are using this jogged line? We are not going to start from 0 to 0 onwards. We are going to start from 6. That is the reason I'm writing here jogged line. Similarly, this jogged line I am using for y-axis also. So why this jogged line I was used? I am starting with 40. Okay, right. So now let's check how I'm going to write. Anyhow, here for this jog line not required, it is 40. And now here it is 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 6 a.m. So let me write this part is 6 a.m. and 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Okay, after that 40 kilometers I was taking, starting with 40, next 80, then 80 plus 40, how much? 120. 120 plus 40, 160. And then 40, 200. So what I was doing, adding 40. So that means each one I am taking as a 40. You can check 40 plus 40, 80. 80 plus 40, 120. 120 plus 40, 160. 160 plus 40, 200. So now let's represent this 6 a.m. 40. So 6 a.m. this 40 kilometers that car. So this is 6 comma 40. Okay. So I'm writing here 6 comma 40. Next one 7 a.m. 80 kilometers. So 7 a.m. here and this is your 80 kilometers. 7 80 kilometers and then 8 said as 120 kilometers. So joining point is this 8 comma 1. Similarly your 9 check. So 9 is how much? 9 a.m. 160 kilometers. So 9 a.m. 160 kilometers. Join these all points now. Let's join all these points. What you are going to get? You are going to get a linear graph. You are going to get a linear graph. And scale I am writing here. Let's check. Scale is what? X-axis 1 centimeter is equal to how much? 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. 1 hour. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. 1 hour. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. 1 hour. So I took 1 centimeter is equal to 1 hour. Okay. Similarly, y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to how much kilometer? 40. 80 minus 40, 40. 120 minus 80, 40. 160 minus 120, 40. 200 minus 160, 40. So 1 centimeter you took as 40 kilometers. So write this as 40 kilometer. So in this way you have to solve your graphs. I hope you all understood how to solve your graph. Anyone having any doubt? Okay, linear graph we got. Yes, sir, understood. Okay, now we'll go for our problems. What is they given in this? So they asked us some two questions. First question, how much distance did the car cover during 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m.? 7:30 means mid of this to 8 a.m. So you already know here, let me draw here how many kilometers they were traveled. So when you draw this, it is exactly middle of that you are going to get. So that means, you know that full traveling is how much from here to here, this distance, 40 kilometers. So in that, 8:30 a.m. to, so they were asked for us 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. 1 hour 40 kilometers he is traveling. Then half an hour, na, this 7:30 to 8 a.m. means half an hour how much distance he will travel? Can anyone write your answer? Who is written correct answer? Already written by Shreya Solanki, 20 kilometers. And I think whose name it was, the Divyanshu written as 20 kilometers, and I think Naman and Namrata written 20. Shreya Solanki, why removed? Okay. Prince Solanki written as 20 kilometers. Yes, 20 kilometers is the correct answer. The reason behind, you know that 1 hour is traveling 40 kilometers. Half an hour means it is 20 kilometers. So directly you can write this is equal to 20 kilometers traveled. Okay. For this, write any steps. What was the time when the car had covered a distance of 100 kilometers since it starts? So you need to find 100 kilometers where it is 80 and 120 place. So when you draw here, already you are observed here, this is 7:30 a.m. So 100 kilometers covered with 7:30 a.m. It covered 100 kilometers. So now you observe clearly now 80 and 120 middle you get as 100, and now here it is time is 7 and 8 in between means 7:30 a.m. So at last you write second answer is that 7:30 a.m. car traveled, it is car only, right? Yes, car covered 100 kilometers distance. 100 kilometers distance. So what is time now? That is 7 means there the time is 7:30 a.m. When car is covered 100 kilometers distance, the time is 7:30 a.m. Okay? Or simply we say that 100 kilometers he was reached by the car at 7:30 a.m. Okay? That is about your B question 1 and 2. Okay, very good. You all written car covered 100 kilometers, 7:30 a.m. written by Shreya Solanki, and then Prince Solanki also written 7:30 a.m. Right. You all correct. And then Naman Namrata written again 100 kilometers distance and 7:30 a.m. Very good. You all done good job. Let's move on to the C option. All right, interest on deposits for a year. Deposit given, simple interest is given. What I'll do here it is, C question I'll finish, and then second question I'll give as a homework for you, because same manner only you have to complete. So let me rub this part. I'll complete C problem, then we will close this session and we'll complete this chapter here itself. Okay? All right, let's complete with this last problem. So thus we'll finish our syllabus also today only. So this one problem is explained means your syllabus is completely completed. All right, let's go to that last and final problem. That is your C. And second one I'm giving as a homework for you all. How many are willing to do that homework? Keep that thumb symbol so that I get to know that your willingness for second one. Okay, first person Yashoda. Okay, next Mehak said. Next Prince Solanki said yes. Riva said yes, sir. Okay, very good. So next Divyanshu said okay. Mehak said okay. Sir, okay. Reaper Krepi is Krishnapal. Okay, okay. Krishnapal said that's good. Another one. Yashoda Marthia means who is Nana? Can you type your name so that I get to know? Okay. So everyone given that thumb symbol, so that let's move on to our C problem, and second you do as a homework. C is that rupees, deposit in rupees. Under one simple interest, that is in rupees again. Simple interest in rupees. All right. So next one it is deposit in 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees, 4,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees. Next, simple interest is 80 rupees for 1,000, 2000 rupees 160, and then 240, and then 320, and then 400. Very simple question again. Same kind questions only in your second problem also same. So let me draw this part and we'll finish today. So here, does the graph pass through the origin? Okay, let's see first. Let me draw the graph. So you know that vertical line y-axis, horizontal line x-axis, and intersection point origin O0, comma 0. This point. Okay. So now what I'll do here, I'll take x-axis as rupees, deposit, that is in rupees. So first 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000. Okay. So it is 1000 I'll write, and next is 2000, and next is it is 3000, and next is it is 4000. 5000 I'll write. Let's check here next one. Here it is in the y-axis. I am going to take simple interest. SI. Simple interest means SI. This is again in rupee symbol. Means it is in rupees. So now first month it is 80 rupees. First it is 80 rupees. Next it is 160 rupees, because 80 plus 80, 160. 160 plus 80, you got 240. 240 plus 80, 320. And 320 plus 80, 400. So we kept now all the points. And let's see now how to solve this problem. First, let me draw some dotted lines so that you can understand. So 1000 means 80 rupees. 80 rupees and 1000 joining here. This is 80 comma 1000. Next one, 160 comma 2000. Let's draw here 2001, and 160 is here. So we can write here this point 160 comma 2000. Next one, 3000 also. Let me draw that line. And then next what is it? 240. So 240 is here intersected. So the here 240 comma 3000. Similarly next 4000, 5000 is nothing but 400. 4000 is 320. So let's draw a dotted lines. Actually this dotted lines not required, because in your graph paper you will find lines. Here you cannot find lines. That is the reason I was drawing with the dotted lines, and then I was showing to you where the intersection point. 4000 is this, 320. Here both the lines are intersecting here. This is, you will write 320 comma 4000. Next one, just dotted lines you need to draw. After that it is 5400. So 400 place, let me draw this, both are intersecting here. 400 comma 5000. So all the points you are represented. Now draw a line. That line passing through the origin or not, check. So let me line now, and let's see that whether it is passing through the origin or not. When you observed here, it is passing through the origin. Here properly was not given. This is your point, and this also point. Right. Now check carefully here. 80,000. 160, it is 2000. 240, 3000. 320, 4000. 400, 5000. So graph is done. Joined all the points, and this line passing through the origin. So now first answer, does the graph pass through the origin means yes, it passes through origin. It is nothing but the line. Okay. Yes, it passes through origin. That is your first. And in this second question, what they said, use the graph to find interest on 2,500 for a year. So 2,500 means what is your answer? Let's check. 2,500 means in between 2,000 and 3,000. Let me draw. Then you will find here what you are going to get exactly middle of this. Middle of this means 160 and 240 in between. How much it is gap? You found that gap everywhere is 80. So 40 you can add, 200 is middle one. If you want, I'll write each and every place that middle one. So 80 and 160 place, how much it is? What is the middle number? You check properly and tell to me. 120 is going to come here. 160 and 240 means it should be 200 is the middle number. You don't know anything. What you need to do? Add these both, divide with 2. 240, 160, add both. You get here totally 400, divide with 2. You get as 200. So midpoint, you don't know what you need to do. Add these both, divide with 2. If you want midpoint of these two, add these both, divide with 2. Okay? All right. Now here 1,000 and 2,000 middle is 1,500 and 2,000 and 3,000 middle one is 2,500 and then 3,000 and 4,000 middle 3,500 and so on. Clear? So now for 2,500 by using the graph you found here one point. What is that point? 2,500 is 200 here. So let me write here 200 comma 2,500. Okay. And here, what is our mistake in these points? What is our mistake in these points? So in this point, our mistake is that first always remember we need to write x coordinate as a first one and y coordinate as a second one. Remember that is our mistake here. So here you need to write 80 comma 1000 not, you need to write 1000 comma 80. Then it is correct. I thought one student at least will identify, nobody is identified. Okay, next one here it is, you found 60 comma 2000 means you need to write 2000 comma 160. Why we need to write in this way? Because always x-axis or x coordinate first, y coordinate second. So similarly this part 3000 comma 240. Next one 4000 comma 320. Next one 5000 comma 400. Remember that you have to change by yourself. And at last anyhow, what is now your answer? At 2,500, what is your simple interest? You found here as 200. So for 2,500, simple interest is 200. So now I'll write second answer is that. So let me rub this part here. I'm going to write. So second one answer, simple interest SI for rupees 2,500 is equal to rupees 200. Whoever written rupees 200, that is correct answer. Okay. All right. Next answer, you are writing 3,500. Okay. To get interest of 280 per year, how much money should be deposited? 280 rupees I want. Let's see now. 280 is nothing but in between 320 and this. So midpoint is your 280. So let's draw here the point. You will find here one point and that is nothing but your 3,500. So this point 3,500 comma 280. So 280 rupees simple interest means what is your deposit should be 3,500. So at last you write for rupees 3,500, rupees 280 we will get as simple interest, SI. Okay, are you right? To get SI as 280, deposit should be rupees for 3,500. So that is about your final answer of that C. And remaining two, it is nothing is there, just you need to check whether it is linear graph or not. So you have to check second question, just it is linear graph or not. That's it. So now Krishnapal written that is 3,500 many times. That's good. So that is about your chapter number 15. So thus we finished our complete syllabus, and inform to your friends also. Let them watch the video and they can complete it. And remaining part, completion of notebook and submission will be on Monday. On Monday you have to submit your notebooks, means you have to complete and send the pictures. Later I'll ask you offline when to submit. Okay, so that is about your syllabus of 8th standard. Okay, may God bless you all.